Hello everyone. How are you? Oof. Today I want to talk about a vulnerable yet a powerful video. And it might be a bit uncomfortable, but yet it's worth it. Today, and I have before, I was assumed that I was a boy, and I've been called the wrong pronouns. If you hear that noise, that's my freezer. By any chance. Anyway, I've been told or called a guy, or use the wrong pronouns as the males, and I gotta say, I'm a bit mad that I didn't get asked if I was a guy or a girl or anything like that, and people automatically assumed that who I was. One of the reasons why it makes me upset, of course, when people assume who I was, that it just comes out to different many things. If someone assumes that I'm someone else or something else that I'm not, there could come to big conclusions that it could go wild, violent, and people treating me wrong, even though I stand up for myself and saying, no, I was born as female, and here I am still presenting whatever I am. I'm naturally a gender non-conforming person, which means, well, let me go back a little bit. Being in the gender binary is what the society is, okay? So women, for instance, are supposed to be feminine. Their actions are supposed to be passive, gentleness, sensitive, experience, like, presentation wise, women are supposed to wear makeup, have the hair long, put certain jewelry, be all pretty and all that. Men, on the other hand, are supposed to be strong, suppressing their emotions, don't show vulnerability. Guys are supposed to be masculine and so muscular and all that, and just be the toughest guy. So that's what the gender binary is. And gender non-conforming is I don't conform to other gender binaries. I could act tough, I could act like a masculine, and somehow be sensitive and, gentle and all that. I was assigned female at birth, okay? But sometimes my expressions and presentations can be fluid. Some days I might dress super masculine. Some days I might dress feminine. Some days I might dress in the neutral. So that's what might present and express. I know there are a lot of children out there who are identify with their sex at birth, and or just are transgender, and they just say who they are. But there's just a lot of fears and hate in this world, and what scares me the most is how some people are being treated differently in public places. Sometimes when I dress neutral or masculine, I get weird looks. I experience lots of weirdness going around in the world, and it makes me uncomfortable. And I get some people are trying to figure out if I'm a boy or a girl, but it's very uncomfortable when people look at you really strangely and have like a weird look. And it's just kind of like really uncomfortable for me, and I bet for a lot of people, because we don't want to be stared at like for. Anyway, I don't. It's just very disrespectful, I feel like, and very uncomfortable to be looked at for just to see if I'm a boy or a girl and just looking at me weird. Especially in public bathrooms. And not just for me, but for anyone who, let's say, is a trans man, trans women. They use the bathrooms that they are matched with their gender identity, and they just get put down or kicked out. It's really sad to hear and really crazy. But this point of this video is, if you're confused, if someone either looks like a boy or a girl or whatever, please ask what are their pronouns, because pronouns, I feel, are basically what we use as in general conversations, like he, him, his, she, her, hers, they, them, theirs, and so forth. And I guess it's the best way to ask for the pronouns, because they just, I guess it's more of like one of the respectful ways to know, like, okay, I'll just use your pronouns instead of calling you whatever. Some people might be open to discussing their gender identity. Some may not. Some might be open to be like, okay, I'm gonna say who I am, and I want you to use this pronouns. I want you to say who I am, or call me by my name. Always ask, please. Don't pressure someone to say, well, you need to say your pronouns, you need to say your identity, you need to tell me this. Don't force it. Some people may not be comfortable for certain reasons. Some people might be comfortable because whatever reason. The last thing you want is to harass somebody who looks like me, or just be judgmental and criticizing. That's the last thing you want to do. Yeah, I know my voice is kind of like weirder sometimes, or kind of like I talk a little slow. It's just, it really does frustrate me when, and I bet a lot of people, that we get looked at, I get looked at, I get assumed that I'm something else, and I try to speak up, and it's like people just shut you down, and it's just really hurtful. I have lots of fears for what this world thinks of the gender binary and the non-conforming ones, and you know, it's a process, but we need more love, we need more healing in this world, we need more support for the LGBT community, and it's really necessary to be supportive, be loving one another, and just get to know the person before you judge them, and be more open. And because this is a new world, this is not many years back. Just be open, stay loving, stay beautiful, I have to say. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you have an amazing day.